From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Detroit Tigers and the Houston Astros. The Astros are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Hunter Harvey, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off tonight
and as you
Detroit,
can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Hernandez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Walker is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Into the box, Chris Owings. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses as it moves to 2-0 now on the Tigers shortstop. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here now the 2-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with 1, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
That evens it up 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. To 2-2 now.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an account at times.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Wes Parsons, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Diego.
So stepping in, Diego Corona, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Favorable call in there for a strike. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Digging in, Archie Chan has got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Parsons has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Lee.
Digging in now, Michael Lee, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
The 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken, the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 3. A good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
Yeah, and he picked up a pair of RBIs in yesterday's ball game as well.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. And he takes this one high, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. The set and the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Now at the plate, Austin Wilson, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning.
Wilson.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball one. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Wilson, a 27-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Now to the plate, number 78. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. from the stretch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
On the ground is short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 77.
Now in the box, number 77. He went deep in the contest last night. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Chan racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Tigers failed to make any noise. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in for Houston, Nate Walker. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Nate Walker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Walker is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Ready on 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera.
Number 2.
He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
Now batting, number 2, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit on the ground is short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 30.
Striding into the box, number 30, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Going back is the right fielder. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Stepping into the box, David Lee, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So striding in, Gary Cox. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
He's set, and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. High and away, not close. 3-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. The 3-1 pitch finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Count still full. 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Next up for the Stros, Diego Corona. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First delivery to him on the way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Next up for Detroit, number 21. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point.
Number 21.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle. And boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Stepping in now, Tyler Collins.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, that's a good executed breaking ball down in the zone. You got to tip your hat to the batter right there. He was able to get down on that baseball and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Cesar Hernandez as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he got him.
pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the
Now
count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Chris Owings now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Cox is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Next for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Houston leads this one 1-0.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the 3rd inning. And as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Into the box now, Michael Lee.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set with the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-1 home is a fastball down below the knees.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0. Bends into the zone for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped down the line. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Chan at second. Lee at first with no outs. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop,
Ready now, Nate Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. At the plate, number 2. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too low, 1-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Now the 2-0 is at the knees and inside, but called a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen
Now
this
batting,
early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Standing in, number 30. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard to short. Owings has it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Astros on top, 2-0. Digging in, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Digging in, Austin Wilson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
And he struck him out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 78. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Astros lead it 2-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping up to the plate, David Lee, and he's been a big factor in the series, having driven in 6 runs on 6 hits. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Gary Cox. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. That average for him up in the 360s now, with 43 home runs and 127 RBIs. Right side, but it's well foul. 1 out, nobody on. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Struck him out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping in now, Diego Corona. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Wilson sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. At the plate, number 77. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fastball is looked at for strike two. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And another foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
In now, number 21. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, number 21 carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And the pitch. And there's ball one. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So striding forward now, Tyler Collins, 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Cesar Hernandez. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Pitch out, nothing doing. Collins, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Detroit. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Archie Chan will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Castellanos trying to get there. Here's another 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Aroldis Chapman is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning. Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box, number 3. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. In there, 1-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
So coming to the plate, Nate Walker earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Settling in now, Chris Owings. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And he lays off for ball one. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Miguel Cabrera. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Stepping in now, Nicholas Castellanos. He swings and misses. Throw down. It's on target, and Cabrera's gone trying to swipe second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Austin Wilson would be next. The 3-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Castellanos at second with 2 down. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. They're down 2-0. Now at the plate, Nate Walker. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Astros, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now a snap move over to first, and he's back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that misses. 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Grounder down the line at third. One there. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Number 30 will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now a throw over.
No, he's safe.
And another throw over. And he'll dive back in. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. And another snap throw to the bag. And he's back easily. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Wilson. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, the designated hitter, David Lee.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Lee. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 out with the man at first. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. They're up 2-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Now at the plate, number 78. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Stepping in, number 77. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Popped him up. Number 3 into shallow left. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 21.
Now at the plate, number 21 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at bat on its way. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
The 3-2 pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
In now, Tyler Collins, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. One left for Detroit. They trail it here 2-0. Jason Wendell gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jason Wendell.
In now, Gary Cox. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, Gary Cox.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
The 3-0 pitch. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Diego Corona. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Circle change, too low, ball 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1 is in off the plate.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Cox on at first, nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, center fielder, Archie.
Stepping in, Archie Chan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers.
Left field and deep. Collins ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Number 31 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
31.
Stepping up now, Michael Lee. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
He's set, and the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And it's fouled away. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Now the payoff pitch home. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down a base hit. 1 run is scored. He pulls into third safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Striding in, number 2. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
1-0 pitch on the way. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Outside, 3-0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
One.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Three and two, full count. Three-two pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Digging in to try it again, number 30. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice.
1 run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI
Now
of the
batting,
game and
the
extends his
designated hitter,
team's lead. They
David
might have this one locked up.
Lee.
Oh, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box, David Lee, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. He'll go to the bag for one. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Astros 7 and the Tigers nothing. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Cesar Hernandez. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning. Striding in once again, Chris Owings. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Walker has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Jose Valdez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jose Valdez.
So digging in now, Gary Cox.
For the Astros, the left fielder, Gary Cox.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. Number 78 has it, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Diego Corona. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Cox gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit.
13.
Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Archie Chan. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. From the stretch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. None out, runners at first and second. full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Lee, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The 1-1. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Into the box now, Nate Walker, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. 3 runs already home here. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 2.
Stepping into the box, number 2. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just misses for ball one.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
One and 0 pitch on the way. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike one.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Now the 2-1 runs a bit inside for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Coming to the plate now, number 30. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. He's set. Here it comes. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Four runs here in this half inning. Pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Lays off. 2-2 now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. He'll try it again. 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The payoff pitch one more time. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating.
Now
He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Now the Astros designated hitter, David Lee. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And he takes a cold strike 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Line drive to center field. Wilson is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We've played 8 full. It's the Astros 11 and the Tigers nothing. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos.
Third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And he misses 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Down the 3rd baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. This is line to left. Cox is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The center fielder, number 27, Austin Wilson.
Digging in once again, Austin Wilson. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Two and 0.
Ball 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Line drive to left.
But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs.
Now
Buddy Whitaker answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Stepping in now, number 78, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Whitaker has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors, and over that time he's got a whip under 0.5. To translate, he's allowed less than half a runner per inning. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Wilson leads off first with 1 away. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, number 77, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Last breath for the Tigers. A swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The Houston Astros took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Hunter Harvey wins for a league-high total 24th time, striking out 12 in the process. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 11 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.